Are you the next majority leader or Republican leader of the U.S. Senate?
That'll be a decision made by members of the Republican conference, and heaven knows how that'll turn out.
Well, that was Senator John Cornyn just over a week ago, and with Mitch McConnell announcing he will be stepping down, could Cornyn fill that seat? Daniel Marin sat down with political expert Brian Smith from St. Edward's University to explain why Cornyn's name is in the race.
Well, joining us now is Brian Smith, a political expert with St. Edward's University. Brian, thanks so much for joining us. Let's go ahead and start with the general impact of Senator McConnell's announcement. I mean, he's been in this position for quite some time.
Right. He's been in the position since 2007. He's been the leader of the Republicans for 4 presidents. He's a master of political hardball. He can be your best friend or your worst enemy, but leadership takes its toll, and he's had some health issues, so he's going to be moving on.
Now, there is a lot of talk that Texas's senior senator, John Cornyn, is the favorite for this job. Why is that?
Well, Senate leadership is not a place for on-the-job training. You need to know those Senate rules, the formal rules, the informal rules, front and back. He has the experience during his time as Senate whip and conference chair, and he represents the largest Republican state and is an outspoken Trump supporter. He's also expressed interest in this position in the past.
And with that said, Senator Cornyn is a pretty strong conservative, but he has been faced with some criticism from within his own party, particularly about his post-Uvalde gun legislation that he took part in. How could this impact his chances here?
Well, if you're in the Senate for a long time like Cornyn, there's going to be votes and policies that run afoul of the party faithful. As the race is shaping up for the fall, though, guns don't seem to be at the top of a lot of voter or parties' minds, so he might get a pass on this one. I think a lot of it has to depend on who's in charge of the Senate and who wins the presidential election. A Trump win and a GOP Senate puts Cornyn in a good place. If Trump loses and the GOP doesn't win the Senate, they might look for younger blood or somebody who's going to be more willing to go after the Biden administration.
All right, Brian Smith at St. Edward's University. Thanks so much for joining us, as always.